Hello? Hello? Are we back? Sorry. I guess I'll have to bust this up into two separate parts. What a shame. Here I thought I was going to beat the storm, but I wasted time talking. Okay, so... This is the last time we'll be facing Paperhead and Rock, Paper, Scissors, so... Much like the first time we fought him, Rock and Scissors will beat him easily enough. Okay, so, yeah, he does the head thing too, but thing is, you see how he moves all around? You know, gets just out of your attack range by floating up, and then quickly doing that. He always stops short of his body, so if you just stand right next to him, hit him 3 times as it comes by, you'll dispatch him quite easily, actually. And there we go. And that's another one down. So here we are in, I guess, Jaken's castle, I guess? Yeah, kind of... Yeah, it purposely doesn't appear on the map until you're here, so... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and activate this. I apologize if I'm not talking in this part because it kind of requires a little bit of focus. Yeah, so this right here is like another example of the controls that you have to put up with in this game. Is that sometimes even when you think you push the button, it doesn't register. I mean, you got to be real precise with his controls. I mean, the DX remake kind of addresses it a little bit, but not too much. I mean, there is an option to make his controls, quote... Okay, and that... Yeah, that's pretty much acid or whatever you call it, so... no big deal. Okay. And of course, this castle's full of traps that are insta-death if you, fail to... If you don't know what's up and, you know, you linger. Okay, so here's the thing. You got 2 choices. If you're lucky enough to still have the cane with you, you can fly up there and bypass what I would otherwise consider to be the most, bullshit, aquatic puzzle, or I can brave the puzzle, save the cane, and effectively cheese the final boss by not, well, fighting the final boss. I'm just going to go ahead and go down here just to show you. So yeah, there are water segments here too. See, this isn't the hard part, it's the next room over here. The difficult room is actually this one right here. Now, those spikes are deadly. If you swim into them, you will lose a life. However, there is a trick to getting by this. You wouldn't know it, but if you just let go of the control pad and don't push up, Alex will just kind of bob along the spikes. I mean, you still have to move ever so slightly, but yeah. That's how you basically get through this puzzle. How anyone is supposed to know that? I don't know. How many lives do I have? 9? Okay, so I don't need that life there. And just bypass this. Book it, because otherwise you will lose a life in this room. Okay. Now, you recall in the room... You recall in that fork in the road... You recall in that room that there was a fork in the road, right? If for whatever reason you didn't have this, you have the option of getting it at the cost of having to go through that all over again. But we already have it. Now, in order to get into that room from here, you just basically hit that, and in the lower left, you can see the opening. But we already have it, so... I think the developers meant for this to be impassable otherwise, without the invisibility item. It's not invincibility, it's invisibility. Basically, you can actually get through that by hugging the wall, so there's that. Okay, that's some pretty bad thunder I'm hearing, so hopefully I won't have to bust this up into 3 parts. Okay. Now, I know this is kind of cheap, but for the sake of time and because I don't want to lose the recording again, we'll activate the cane, fly into the other room, not all the way, float up, because that's not the real princess, and you'll meet another of the manual's characters, Princess Laura, I believe her name is. She's actually Egel's fiancé. You know, it's a whole royalty thing, so... And here's the final level. Lake Deep. Come down here. And even though I did not beat Jake and the Great and get the Moonlight Stone, technically, the game just assumes you have it. So, I know, kind of weird, right? Now, this stone slab is actually the password to what you need to do. It's read from top to bottom, right to left. Sun, water, moon, star, sun, moon, water, fish, star, fish, and then the crown appears. But again, you know, even without that, if you memorize the code, you don't need it. You don't need the stone. So, but yeah, you know, imagine doing everything, coming to this point, and not knowing what the password is. You know? Because if you mess up the password, a ghost comes after you and tries to kill you. So, sun, water, moon, star, sun, moon, water, fish, star, fish. And yes, these stalagmites, yeah, they will hurt you if you jump on them. And there we go. That's Alex Kidd in the Miracle World. So, basically, to summarize what's taking place here, Alex saved the land, because the Redaxian king, King Sander, never showed up. Egel, his elder brother, became king, because that's how monarchies work. The eldest, despite Alex and Egel being twins, Egel was first, so he becomes king. So Alex basically just sets off on another adventure to find his father. Spoiler alert, in the Genesis game Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle, they would change his father to someone named King Thor. But you know, we're not playing that game, so... Submitting billionaire ranking? Oh, is it? Oh. Wow, okay. I guess the internet was on the fritz, and I was just recording for the hell of it. I mean, not that I beat any records, but... Okay, I guess that's it for this game. Maybe when I return, we'll play the DX remake, and see where that gets us. So, can't really do much now in a thunderstorm, I'm afraid. So I'm afraid this is going to be it for now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.